Welcome back to another weapon build video, and today we are going to be looking at the Tenet Envoy. Reviewing the Tenet Envoy, Tenet weapon here with a bonus element, and we will see later on. But let's go ahead and take a look at his stats here. We got the fire rate of 0.833, so the fire rate just sucks overall. But obviously there's some Warframes out there you can make it work, and they'll make it better for you with the fire rate. Magazine is 8. Alright, we have reload of 4 seconds, 28% critical chance, 2.6 times the crit multiplier, and 24% status. So pretty good. You got pretty decent or pretty great critical chance, I would say. Great crit multiplier and great status. So impact of 100. You got a radio attack of 640 cold damage, and the rest is whatever. So, of course, this is a tracking. You can track the freaking, or you can basically say you guide the explosive, okay, the rocket launcher, all right, guide your missiles and hit those targets, right? And it's pretty good in damage for sure. So. But let's go ahead and take a look at my build. I have heat damage for my bonus element, 39.4%. So I love heat on this weapon. Definitely does a lot of great damage and just very helpful to the rocket launcher, you know? So burning up your enemies while having some explosive damage really tends to help out the weapon do its work and give it that damage it needs. You know what I'm saying? So melting your enemies on top of that is just, it's fun. Okay? It's really fun. So on my build, I have galvanized chamber, 80% multi-shot on a kill, 30% multi-shot for 20 seconds, stacks up to 5 times. Galvanized aptitude, 80% status chance on kill, 40% direct damage per status type affecting the target for 20 seconds, stacks up to 2 times. Alright, so amazing galvanized mods here. Definitely need on a build. Prime Bane of Orokin. Of course, increased damage for Orokin targets. Point Strike, 150% critical chance. I had to really stop using the critical delay because that fire rate just makes it worse. Even though, our fire rate was already trash. So, yeah. It's not really great of a mod. I mean, it gives you really good critical chance, but is it really worth it over the fire rate? Because the fire is just going to piss you off every single time. And I've been dealing with it for such a long time. I just no, I'm not doing it. And I don't care who can help me increase that fire rate, but I'm not going for it. Malignant Force, 60% toxin and status chance, and rhyme rounds as well, but this unranked, 15% cold in status, just because we have heat damage on here, which is Hellfire, so 90% heat damage, just to keep that low so we can proc more heat. And yeah, it's going to do really good. Alright, Vital Sense, 120% critical damage. Then we have Primary Merciless as our Arcane. Rank 5 on kill, 30% damage for 4 seconds, stacks up to 12 times, and then you got 30% reload speed. So this is obviously another weapon that has problem with holding ammo, because this is a AoE weapon, okay? Alright, so that's why you're going to need what is that mod? I guess it's only sniper, because I don't know why. I mean, you can also use this to hold. Can you throw that in there? Yep, you can. Damn, they really need to make that accessible. But for some reason, since this is a primary weapon, it does take primary mods. Doesn't say rifle. So, kind of weird how you can only use the sniper enemy mutation. But it is what it is. Hopefully that kind of helps you, but I doubt it. Like, you're going to want primary ammo mutation. It's just going to help so much better get ammo. But then again, if you got a Sentinel, and I'll talk about it in a second, you'll be able to pick up ammo very, very easily for any weapon. But as you can see, the damage there is just phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. Okay? And you know, I was working on a status type of build for the Tenet Envoy, or I kind of was just testing it out, and it doesn't work that bad. But then again, you know, you have a good critical chance. You have good crit multiplier, so why build it for status? You know, and the status build isn't bad, but you have a beneficial of doing way more damage if you if you add more critical chance and crit multiplier, you know, with a bit of good status. So, but you know, that matters way more. These two matter way more than somewhat of the status. But you know, I digress. It is what it is, and this thing just does a lot of great damage, you know. So, the great build setup, and let's talk about how you can actually increase more critical chance and get ammo by using my favorite Sentinel, Carrier Prime. All right, with Carrier Prime, you have a ammo case, and this is only for Carrier. Increases the ammo capacity by 25% and converts ammo pickups into ammo for equipped weapons after 2 seconds. So that's what you're going to want to use, okay? And if you have the Prime Laser Rifle or the Super Prime or the Burst Laser or maybe even the Vertigless Prime, which is new from the new Sentinel that we have, that's Prime. All right? Oh, sorry, not that. You want to throw these mods on: Vigilante Armaments, Offense, and Favor. Once you have those 3 mods on, you could be able to increase some more cringe or orange crits, or maybe even some red crits, but that's for a whole nother time, for a whole different weapon. As you can see, fantastical damage. Yeah, so much. So, yeah, the Tenet Envoy is still a good weapon, you know? You can still, you can get some good ammo, all right? Ammo pickup, all right? Carrier Prime. And you can still do amazing damage. You can still play with this weapon. It's definitely more playable than using the Kuva, what's that weapon? Czar, okay? This is more of a playable weapon, all right? You're not going to lose as much ammo as you think you are. But, you know, it is what it is. When taking this weapon to the still path, I think it's very amazing. I definitely wouldn't say this is somewhat of an endurance weapon. So, yeah, I think you might last at least an hour or 2. But besides that, don't think this is up for endurance unless you have a Riven. That's going to make it, obviously, endurance. But besides that, still amazing freaking weapon. Still good to enjoy. Still the good take out. Somewhat a little bit of survival. Again, not endurance. And anywhere else, of course, in the still path. So, yeah, you're going to have a great time. Just remember, this is an explosive weapon. So, if you do shoot the weapon near you, you will stagger because the explosive damage, the explosive radius to the weapon. Just remember that. But besides that, like I said, amazing freaking weapon. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it while you still can. All right, you're gonna still have fun with this. It's not gonna be like the Kuvazar, like I said before. So, yeah, you're gonna enjoy the weapon. Okay. So hit that like button if you enjoyed today's video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about the build in the comments below. Keep sharing the content, guys. Love you so much. See you all in the next video.